Good evening.
Good evening.
Your body speaks. Whenever you talk to your friends, family members, in the office, social setup, in parties, wherever, is it only the words that you speak, or you will have some hand gestures, some facial expressions, and some emotions at times? Does these things happen to you? Yes or no?
Yes.
All these are body language. Verbal communication, we have heard about it. Non-verbal communication comes from where? From your different parts of the body. The face, the hand, palm, fingers, body movement, all these. How to speak? It is non-verbal communication. A research author, Mr. Albert Mehrabian, he states that in human communication, only 7% is spoken words. 7%. 38% is vocal variety, which reflects different emotions, different messages, and 55% is body language. That means more than half of your communication is coming out of body language. When I speak, you not only listen to my words, you look at me, see me. Seeing what? Seeing my body language. When I communicate, the spoken words carry some message, and body language enhances those messages, or at times it may give different message. Body language is so important. Without speaking the word also one can communicate. Do you agree? Yes. That is what I do when I have to wait for a flight, international flight in the airport, half an hour, 45 minutes. My wife and me, I look at her, she looks at me. No verbal communication at all, but we convey so many messages. It is possible. Yeah. This body language can be studied in 5 different aspects. One is your appearance and posture, then body movement, gestures, facial expression, eye contact. 5 different aspects of non-verbal communication, that is body language. Let me deal with each one of these aspects in detail. First one is appearance and posture. My height the features of my face, the color, complexion, there's nothing that I can do. Agree?
Yes.
But to enhance the personality's feature itself, one can definitely be well dressed. One should dress, as a speaker, one should dress so well that the best dressed person in the audience will find it difficult to match him. That should be the kind of dress one should wear. Then, dressing the hair, you will find that it's easy for me, but I also take time in front of the mirror to properly dress that. The way you stand up, walk to the stage, this sparkle in your eye, confident steps that you take, smile on your face, and that confident posture you have on the center of the stage. All these are physical appearance of a person. Now, posture itself, how one should stand. Number one, look at the stage, be at the center, then your legs should be straight, distance between the 2 feet, ideally 6 inches. You are seeing people standing like this, in so many different ways. They are not a recommended posture for a good speaker. 6 inches apart, your feet should be there. Weight of your body should be balanced equally between the 2 legs. That means standing like this, putting all the weight on the right leg, or standing like this, or changing in between during the course of your speech, as if one leg is tired, you are lifting it and giving it to the other leg. No. How the hand should be kept? Let it naturally hang straight. Fingers should be slightly curly. If it is straight like this, then robot, Dr. Manmohan Singh party. No, slightly curly. That is a natural hand hanging by the side. Chest up, chin up, stomach in. If you look at a person standing here, that big stomach can disturb his. No, stomach in, chest up, head straight, up, chin up. These are all the different aspects of posturing on the stage. Now, after posturing, let me talk about totally no kind of gestures and body movements. Rocking. When go here, come back. These kind of gentle movements which are unconscious rocking, no. Swaying. There are some people, you might have observed it, or from next meeting onwards you will observe it. They will sway like this. Maybe both of the speech, or there is somebody who will go like this. Swaying. No. Then moving without reason in any direction. No. Tapping the fingers, or if you are before a podium, lecture, holding it tightly, leaning on that, all these postures, no, no, no. If there are 40 members in the audience, remember 80 eyes are watching you. And when you see somebody, it is not only eyes, your brain and all that also will be seen. Next, gestures. Which are the parts of the body that help you to have the gesture? Hand, arm, shoulders, palm, fingers, face. What are the kinds of gestures? There again 5 reasons for you to reflect on those gestures. Descriptive gestures. Then you have to describe the size, weight, shape, direction, and location. These are the 5 aspects of gesture. Size, she was responsible. This is the gesture. It was such a big objective. And I shouldn't be small. What I speak, what I show, this is the gesture. Size. Then weight, light weight, heavy weight. Again, these gestures help you to describe it. Location, standing there, he was coming here. Location, descriptive gestures. Direction, straight to correct her, then turn to left. Direction. These are all the different kinds of gestures one will use while speaking. Important point to be noted here is what you think, what you feel, and what you say should be in total sync with your body language. Such a big objective, when I say and show a small size here, then there is confusion in the audience. What is going on? Body movement. There is a golden rule about this body movement. Remember, you have a big stage, does not mean that it is all yours. You own it up so long as you are here and you can use extensively. No. Movement without a reason, body movement without a purpose will be distracting. That will dilute the effectiveness of your speech. When you want to dramatize a part of your speech, or you want to show some action, at that moment, you have to run there and you can make that body movement. I was so angry and went there, heading my father and son. Because contempt of speech involves that action and you move in that purpose. Otherwise, body movement is totally no. One more golden rule is when you are moving, you should not be speaking. You hear many speeches have role plays. Standing here, it is me. Then my teacher came and we coordinated this. And you make that move, fraction of a second, but still, by making the move, one should not speak. Audience will be attracted by your body movement. And the attention is there on the moment, not on hearing. Now, next aspect. Gestures, distributive gestures from the I have mentioned now. There are other kinds of gestures like suggestive gestures, which suggest the emotions that you convey in your speech. Emotions of happiness, sadness, surprise, shock, anger. These are suggestive gestures. Emphatic gestures. It is so important. Emphatic gesture. Then also the gestures are used to emphasize the point, show urgency, similarity, or contract. Emphasizing these kinds of aspects, gestures are helpful. Prompting gestures. In our topic session, Toastmaster Gopalakrishna came here and asked a question. He himself raised the hand. I raised my hand, prompting the audience to raise their hand, prompting them to follow my action. And I said, please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Akash with thunderous applause. I do this. And I'm prompting all of you to do that. Prompting gestures. This is another kind of gesture. Then facial expression. Your eyes, eyebrows, mouth, lips, all these parts are used to express certain emotions. What I am doing, before I say what, my eyebrow goes up, facial expression, smile. One can only smile through one's face, am I right? Or is there any other body part that will help you to smile?
Only the face.
Huh?
Only the face.
Only
Your face and expression.
your face.
Poets can describe the other parts.
Facial expression. Poet can describe, otherwise you cannot see that part. There is not a poet along your side to describe from which part you are smiling and making the audience to understand and look at that part of your body. So, it is your face. Only with that you can smile, you can cry, be in tears, express shock, surprise, even eyes slightly closed, big open eye, depending upon the emotion that you want to convey. Facial expression. Then eye contact. Somebody talks to you looking above your shoulder, you will feel probably not interested. Above your head, you say, what is this nonsense? I do not understand anything. Somebody looking straight to the wall and speaking for 5 minutes. No. Looking at the floor or the ceiling. These are all not the ways of food. Eye contact in speaking, not only public speaking, when I say speaking, it is public, private, all kinds of speaking and communication. If you talk to somebody and look at someone else, then that person will not be there by the time you go to the next sentence and turn the face. Eye contact. Now the question is, like a pendulum moving from here, this end to that end, this end to that end. Is it the recommended way of eye contact?
No.
No. Then looking generally, no. You should be able to establish that eye contact with the person in the audience. Then, when you agree with what I say, you nod your head. That is the response I get from the audience. Small group, 30, 40, 70 people. You may say it is easy to establish eye contact with each one of them in the audience. When it is a big one, 500, 1,000 in the audience, how those who establish the eye contact? Different part of the audience. A group here, maybe 50 people, group there, maybe another 50 people, there, here. Choose one or two there in that group, establish the eye contact. establishing eye contact will not only enhance the effectiveness of your speech, you are able to elicit the response from the audience. When you are happy with a speech, you smile at me, and she will not have it. He is also smiling. This is your establish that bond with the audience. If you are able to do that bond establishment with the audience successfully, that will leave great impact on the audience. Now, the question, is it you who is speaking or is it your body that speaks? Both. Go to the rule of 7:38:55. That is the importance of body language in communication. I said not only public speaking, personal one-to-one, group discussions, in the family. These are all the ways of having effective communication. Now, we get into the question and answer more.
How to get natural body language on the stage? At times you don't get that, sometimes you feel you're very monotonous or something. You will have not, how to make body language look more natural on the stage is my question.
In the initial phase of your learning the public speaking, some conscious efforts are required to be put to ensure proper posture and the gestures, the eye contact, etc. After some time, it has to become your natural style. Are you speaking for gesturing or naturally your speech brings that gesture? Two different statements. While preparing your script, remember to provide scope for gestures. Any kind of gesture, you should provide scope for that in your script itself. Any kind of gesture, descriptive. You are standing in the corner of the hall there, you this. Suddenly he jumped on to the other end. Naturally, gestures should come. Any gap between this is a problem. One important timing that should be kept in mind is your body language comes few fraction of second prior to verbal communication. It is not just prior. You keenly observe. This comes first, then the verbal language. Would you like to test the sample? I said like this, Then test, that was the statement. So hand gesture came prior to my verbal communication. It is slightly prior, not that there is a hand gesture and after 5 minutes I speak some words. Next question.
Sir, is it culture dependent? Is body language culture?
Good. Good question.
Yes.
Yeah, listen. This body language is culture dependent. I agree with you. Culture means geographical. For example, Europe, England, or Western countries for that matter, they use minimum body language in their speeches. You might observe it, or you observe it. Very few will have that extensive use of body language. Whereas in our country, Indian culture, we extensively use body language. In then body language itself, cultural specifics are there. In some culture, doing like this is yes, and this is also yes. You will be sure coming there, yes. In some other culture, when you turn like this, it is no. This difference is there. But not major, but there is some difference in culture about the body language. Yeah.
Do our appearance should match the forum or our personality or our speech?
Physical appearance matching the personality is one part question. Then,
Forum, the crowd,
okay, audience,
and topic of our
the
speech?
topic. I made a statement in the beginning of my speech that you should be so well dressed to match with the best dressed person in the audience. That is one important aspect. If you are speaking in a formal gathering like Toastmasters or a professional seminar, professional seminars, technical sessions, or keynote speaker or chief guest, etc. That professional fraternity, what will be their dress code? You should keep that in mind and dress little properly. If it is a social gathering, say, all of you understand the ceremonies. We put the Samara, that will take one different example. Elderly person has aspired 12th day, 14th day, we put Samara, and you are expected to speak there. What should be your dress? Occasion. Occasion is also another aspect you should remember. Occasion. Birthday celebration. Occasion. May not be the formal dress. Ethnic. Indian. Whatever dress. Your family, your friends wear. These are the aspects that decide your dress. How I answer that. Good. Any other questions? Yeah.
Also address the problem of having low confidence, because this stems up when you are trying to maintain eye contact with the audience. Maybe one of the reasons you are not able to maintain eye contact with everybody at periodic intervals is because you have low confidence in your preparation. This could be one of them.
Good. Low confidence. In other words, nervousness. Signs of nervousness are reflected in your body language. Definitely, yes. Because your hands may shake or involuntary movements may be there. It is you. You know yourself well. Preparation is not good, you only know about it. Audience do not know. Then, the initial posturing itself, when you stand straight, chest up, head up, chin up, and a smile to start with, that should boost your confidence. If not, there are some people after all the standing posture, deep breathe, breathe out. That will help you to ease the tension. And some body languages help you to ease it. Low confidence situation also. Some body language. Looking at me, if you are not that comfortable, look at the person with whom you are comfortable. That will help you to come out of nervousness. Look at the person with whom you are comfortable. Select the person in the audience, either a stranger or a good friend. Eye contact, it will help. Yeah. Now, red card is coming up. Good. One final statement. Your gestures, body language, all these should be away from your body. Keeping here itself, I was going this side and he came this side. This kind of gestures will not be effective at all. Holding hand and going, it should be away from your body. Golden rule. Then above the elbow. Any gesture below this will not attract the attention of the audience. It should be above elbow. Away from the body and